If y'all haven't kept up with my previous videos, I'm currently in Arizona right now, and y'all know I like to like pre-film all my videos. However, today it's taking the life out of me because it's 107 degrees outside, and I've only been outside twice today for a short period of time, and my throat already. I don't know how the Arizonians do it, y'all. Like, I am never gonna talk shit about Cali again. I tell you that. I like coming out here to visit, but I just could not live here. Like, it's miserable. Like, y'all, when I went into the car, I'm wearing shorts, and like, I literally like burnt my leg because I parked in the sun and I didn't have a sun visor. I'm like, this type of heat is just not for me, okay? And I don't know how big people survive out here because y'all, sorry TMI, and I know you guys clicked on this video not expecting to hear me ramble, but I'm like, every little bit of me just starts sweating immediately. Like, y'all, my boobs, it's like as soon as I sit down, they crease up, and then I have a boob sweat line. I'm just like, oh my God, how do you do it out here? I'm sorry, okay? I know you guys did not click on the video for this, okay? But y'all know I'm a rambler, okay? Anyways, obviously, as you guys can tell, the title of the video, we're going to be talking about Brianna Olsen and Jefa, which, y'all, I did not have this on my bingo card. I'm like, why are they over here collaborating now? Well, people consider it collaborating. I don't really know. Like, honestly, y'all, to be straight up with you guys, I don't know what exactly like collaborating entails on TikTok because people will collab as far as like doing a live battle. People will collab as far as doing a skit or doing some random stuff or creating drama. Do you know what I mean? So I can't keep up. But Jefa and Brianna Olsen are now throwing shade at each other because they were on live together. And I'm like, yo, this is so messy. Before, yo, I feel like today's video might be a little bit long because I have a lot. I'm like scrolling through my notes right now. I'm like, we have a lot of stuff to talk about with Brianna Olsen, okay? And I didn't want to make multiple videos because y'all know I've said before, I feel like with Ash Trevino, I'm like, okay, I need to slow down on the Ash Trevino videos. I'm making too much. Then I started realizing I started making too many Brianna Olsen videos. So I'm like, oh, damn it. I just can't help it. I end up getting obsessed with these things. And I'm going to be so for real with you guys. Like, I don't have anybody to talk to in my personal life about these people because they're just like, okay, yeah, I don't know who that is. Oh, I don't ever really go on TikTok. So I'm like, y'all are my ears, okay? Like, we're in this mess together because I don't have anybody else to talk to about this. I literally have one friend to talk to about this. You're probably watching this video, boo. She went back to work though. Like, y'all, she was off of work for like baby bonding for a hot minute, and then now she's back to work. So I'm like, who am I gonna talk to about this? Okay, it's you guys, okay? Anyways, before we get into the whole Jefa and Brianna Olsen situation, I saw this new girl. I don't know who she is. Brianna Olsen was beefing with her before going on live with Jefa. I was like, damn, I feel like Brianna Olsen is slowly getting back into the messiness. And I do want to point this out because I had mentioned it like a month ago, okay? A lot of people were saying that Brianna Olsen is like, oh, she's changing, she's evolving, she's looking like she's gonna be like a more attentive mom. And she's like, you know, getting away from Jordan and Vale. So they're like, she's gonna be a little bit like, you know, more wholesome on the internet. And I said, y'all, it's been a week. Like, hold on, why are people making this comment? Like, it's literally been 1 week now. I'm sure the messiness is going to come. And y'all, she is back to being messy, okay? She got on live with this girl, Tampa Bay, who I do not know who she is. And oh my gosh, they were just going back and forth. Which, by the way, I gotta keep it real with you guys. Like, I don't understand how people like be beefing like this. And I know a lot of people say like, oh, they hype it up obviously because they're battling. So if they like, you know, it's the way I'm starting to view like these battles is kind of like a rap battle. Like, think of 8 Mile and Eminem. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as they start roasting each other and throwing shade at each other, then people are like, oh, I gotta make sure like my person wins. So a lot of people are saying that they kind of go into a TikTok live battle knowing that they gotta throw shade at each other and talk trash to each other because it's gonna make their people gift them more. Like I said before, I don't know jack dilly shit about going on TikTok live. I do think I need to try it out, but y'all know I've been saying that for so long now, and here I am like, no, I'm just like an old person stuck in my ways of like, I'm comfortable here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so let's go ahead and play this video right here where Tampa Bay and her are going back and forth with each other, and yo, I just feel like they're so messy. And by the way, too, I feel like what is it about all these TikTokers and all of them like literally throw shade about being bad parents? Like, I'm like, are all TikTokers just bad parents? Like, I just don't get it. Check out this clip right here.
But how have y'all been?
Better than ever.
That's good. That's good. How much do you weigh? Bree, how much do you weigh?
Way less than you, boy.
How much do you weigh?
Girl, what the Def not.
That's why you don't have your children.
It's not being blessed. I'm so sorry you can't relate. I weigh 105. I weigh
Well,
105.
wait for what? To having my children? Neither could you.
What the? Because no one
What
wants
are you
your
talking about?
kids but you.
You said what?
Because no one wants your kids but you.
You don't even want your
What
child.
are you even talking about?
You would be doing more than what you're doing right now.
I'll do everything I'm supposed to do. Guys, this girl wants to be me so bad. Oh my
You
god.
ain't got no ass, girl.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
no,
girl.
me.
Girl, your
Girl,
ass
no man
matches
just
your
text,
stomach.
no man
That is
just
not a
texted
flex.
me
That
before
ass.
you came on the scene, baby
Your
girl.
ass
And to be
matches your
honest,
stomach.
I'm
That
gonna
is
give
not a
him what he
flex, girl.
wants just to piss you the
That is not a flex.
out. Bree and Santos both don't. They take care of a dog. If y'all actually want to see a actual mother in her kid's life, it's this way. You feel me? Bree's getting a lot of love, and she don't even with her baby like that. If it was me, I would go get custody of my child. If it was me, I would do everything I can to have my kids. But she's not doing that. She don't want to do that. You know why? Because you guys enable her to be a deadbeat mother the way she's doing, and y'all glorify it. Y'all shouldn't be glorifying this type of shit. This is Ashley right here. Ashley didn't even lose custody of her kids, but this did. You feel me? She ain't trying to fight to get her kid back. She ain't trying to show y'all the mother she could be. She ain't doing none of that, baby. You know what she doing? She using y'all money to go on vacation.
As y'all saw from them clips right there, like it seemed to have started out like they were fine, they were cordial. That took a turn real fast, and a lot of people were rooting on this girl Tampa Bay because she was over here obviously throwing shade at. Why was I gonna say Britney Spears? I do not know. It was like about to come out my mouth. Oh my gosh, Brianna Olsen, because obviously we all know how she is, you know, as a parent. And I gotta say this too, okay? One thing that I want to say is I did see a different side of her, and I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Y'all know ever since that she had made that video to where she was going to build a bear and she was going to send her son Winter this bear, and she like made a voice recording of it. I was like, why did I literally cry watching that? Like I really felt bad for her. But then the more that I started like, you know, watching her again, I was kind of like, maybe I shouldn't feel bad for her, honestly, because yes, I feel like it does suck that they are obviously having to have a co-parent situation. However, the more that I really started thinking about it, I have absolutely no desire to be a parent whatsoever. But if I like was a parent, I 100% would be in the same state as my kid. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like she is just all over the place. It's like she's in Miami, she's in Hawaii, she's in LA. She's like she's going to all these places, and to me it really does come across as in like she likes this new lifestyle that she's in now because obviously she's making all types of money. She's going to all these different places and, you know, getting to live a lavish life. And to me, I'm just kind of like, girl, your son is still over there. Do you know what I mean? I think that somebody who really genuinely cares about their kid and who genuinely wants to be a parent is going to try to be near for their kid. Y'all know that she still has to have like a supervised visit when she sees her kid. So I don't know, y'all. Like a lot of people were saying like, oh, she's more wholesome now without being around Jordan and Itai and Vale. But I'm like, I don't know if that's true, y'all. Y'all know that I'm always gonna say it though, okay? Because people, oh my god, people get on my nerves, okay? This is why I always feel the need to like obviously defend myself. I'm always gonna say it though. I really do feel like she is a very entertaining content creator. As far as her being a parent, absolutely not. I did say before though, I felt like if she were to ever end up with 50 custody, I do think that she could change her whole content. Do you know what I mean? Like, can you imagine if she's known as being like such a hot mess and then she transforms into like a wholesome mom and she's doing like mom vlogs and like, you know, taking my son to the park days? Like, people would actually love that because it's like, oh wow, like you were such a hot mess and then now you're being such a wholesome good mom. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, y'all, I wanted to play that right there because that was blowing up on my TikTok For You page. And I do have to say, this girl Tampa, she was saying some good facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was obviously letting Brie have it, and Brie was just like, mm-mm. Also, too, like, what is it with these girls? And, like, they all want to box each other. Like, y'all know I keep on saying it. Call me a messy bitch. I don't care. I want to see the boxing. You know what's so crazy is like even when I used to like watch UFC, it's been so long since I watched UFC. I used to be a fan though. I used to love watching Valentina Shevchenko. I don't know if you guys know who she is. Oh, that's my girl right there. Amanda Nunes, and obviously way back in the day, I used to love. Oh my gosh, what's homegirl, the blonde one? Not me, just forgetting her name. She obviously put it on the map for women in UFC, and Ronda Rousey, could not think of her name. Honestly, y'all, I prefer to watch the women. So that's why I'm like, all these girls are always talking about fighting and stuff. I'm like, set up the fight card because I will pay. You have my money. And I'm letting you guys know if they ever have a like pay-per-view event, letting y'all know right now of like Astravino or even Brianna Olsen, any of these like TikTokers that I talk about, I will be paying for the pay-per-view and I will be doing like a live stream watch party. Like I am not kidding y'all. Like in my head, I want to do that so bad. I feel like it'll be so fun. But y'all, I'm just letting you guys know I will be trashed, okay? Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this Jefa stuff, y'all, because these clips are going back and forth to where they're throwing shade at each other. They seem to get along, but then I don't know, y'all. I feel like there's something about Jefa that is so far off, okay? And I'm just kind of like, I don't know. At first, I liked her. I always say that, but then I'm just kind of like, the more I see of her, I don't know how I feel about her. So at first, they were kind of going back and forth with a little bit of banter, but then Brianna Olsen ended up making Jefa mad because she had made a comment about Jefa's son, which, by the way, I didn't know her son was a full-grown adult. So I'm just kind of like, ooh, I don't know. Check out this clip right here.
If my husband could come help me, I would take a 10-piece too.
Wow, you suck. I'm not gonna lie.
If I had my husband come help me like yours did, I would take a 10-piece.
My husband doesn't have a TikTok, little girl.
Sure, because he uses yours.
Because he hides it from you, Jefa.
What?
He
You would
told
see me
us.
gifting myself. You would see me gifting myself. Didn't you see my
No,
MVP with
it's a secret
Trina?
account. He didn't tell you about it. Oh, he didn't tell you about it?
What?
Oh.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Shit, I don't know about.
He heartbreak you on it.
Hey, listen.
Inspiration, love you.
Let me tell you something. If Santos gifts you, my team will still cook him.
Times 3.
Be so for real. Would it make sense for me to gift myself? That would make no sense at all.
It's called recycling. You literally invented it.
No, who gifts themselves? Like, why would anybody do that? Doesn't
I've
that
seen
sound
that
silly?
before. I've seen that before on your live. I've seen it.
Never. And then I'll
She
believe.
gifted herself to Live Pro. They said you gifted yourself to Live Pro. Is that true?
How would I do that, Brianna? Would that make sense? Please tell me. How would I be able to do
Absolutely.
this?
There y'all saw from right there, Brianna Olsen was throwing shade at Jefa because y'all people have been saying for months now, and y'all know I don't know jack shit about this TikTok live stuff, okay? Maybe I should do my research on it, but I just don't really care to. People have been saying like, oh, her husband comes on her lives and gifts her to help her win because I guess apparently when you move higher up in the rankings on TikTok live, you do get paid more. So a lot of people have been saying that, and that's why she was throwing that shade right there. I do want to go ahead and play this other clip right here to where they were talking about Ash and they were talking about Vale. Basically, they were just talking trash about their ex-besties. Check it out.
You know what I did? I forced her to come here with her girls and spend time with them. That's what I did. I literally forced her to do it. And that was the last time she spent time with her kids.
Really?
Yep.
Bro, they were best friends. I know they were best friends. Y'all saw all those. They were dancing on TikTok and shit.
She's gone again, by the way.
Every time I get braids, somebody freaks out. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's no big deal. Don't worry. I'm gonna dye my hair honey brown in like 2 weeks. So.
Oh, you're saying
don't think
you're saying that you're copying Vale because she's dyeing her hair brown.
Really? Well, I'm older than her, so technically I did it first. Loser.
If she dyes her hair brown and then you dye your hair brown, that's gonna be a little weird.
She doesn't have any hair left. It's gonna be gone. She already got like 3 strands. All she do is sit there and iron her hair all day, every day. There's no hair left. Girl, what the
Yeah, no, I don't know, girl.
that girl dyes her hair a new color every month because her man can't get hard for her, so he wants a new look. He wants something different. We all know. Yes. Girl's having an identity crisis with her man. Dead ass. I don't give a if she's dyeing her hair brown. Anyways,
That could never be me.
that's the real tea. That's the real tea.
That could never be me. I'm sorry.
There y'all saw from right there, Jefa was saying, oh, she forced Ash Trevino to come to New York or New Jersey. I forget exactly where she lives. And that was the last time that she spent time with her kids. You know what's so crazy? And I do have to say this, is that Jefa all along makes it seem like she is like such a good person and she lives on this like moral high ground. And it's like you're over here still literally months and months later, still throwing shade at Ash Trevino. And it's like, girl, you sat by and condoned all of her behavior because you were making money off her. That to me is a little bit shady. I am so sorry. And honestly, I do got to keep it real. Like the whole like drama between Vale and Brianna. Oh my gosh. I feel like that's just, I feel like it's never ending at this point. Like every single day that I am on TikTok, I see a different clip of Vale throwing shade at Brianna, a different clip of Brianna throwing shade at Vale. It's just, it's too much. One last clip that I do want to play right here. This is where like Jefa seemed to get a little bit bothered is because Bri made a comment about her son. And I was just kind of like, girl, y'all are throwing shade at each other. Like, stop it up. Check it out.
Okay, but can I tell you something? Do you believe anything Santos says?
Yes. He was my best friend before my boyfriend, so we already knew everything about each other.
He was your best friend in the MILF house for 2 weeks. Be so for real.
No, I met him in December in Dallas.
You become best friends with somebody in 2 weeks? That's you very.
Do you think I met him in LA? I didn't meet him in LA. I met him before that. We were best friends at Binky Barnes. Let's not forget. Oh my God!
Bro,
Didn't she spend the night at your house?
I thought I knew.
Absolutely not. I made it very clear she's not.
Bro, didn't she almost date your son?
Don't leave my kids out of this conversation.
He's grown. I can say that. He's an adult.
Do
He's
not.
not a kid anymore. He's an adult.
They're all my children till the day I die.
Damn, not Brianna saying, didn't Ash Trevino almost date her son? I'm sorry. Watching that back, I was cackling at that. I was like, Brianna just does not care. But look, I always say yes, leave kids out of it. However, I didn't know that he was a full grown adult. Like, I'm like, if you're in your 20s, like, okay, you know what I mean? Also, too, I feel like obviously it was lighthearted shade, but then, you know, Heffa over here. Yeah, I'm so sorry, but every single time that I see Heffa, I literally always say this. I'm like, why is it okay for her to throw shade and say all these things about other people, but then as soon as somebody says it back to her, she seems bothered? It's like, girl, if you can't take it, don't dish it. It's that simple. You know what I mean? Like, I've always said that about people. Like, if you don't like people roasting you or throwing shade at you, then don't throw shade on them. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, y'all, I feel like it is very hilarious that Brianna Olsen is over here, like, collaborating with all these different people, going live with all these different people, and I'm just like, damn, she is really on the Brianna Olsen tour as of right now. And by the way, if you guys like saw from in that like the beginning of that last clip that you guys just saw of her talking about Santos, she said that they were like best friends before they even had got together. I'm starting to think I was fully wrong about their relationship. Y'all know I said from the jump, I was like, I think their relationship is fake. I think I was wrong. Like, I'm starting to see, like, okay, I thought the skit would have been up by now. And it's like, no, they legit seem like they're together, which blows my mind. Because 100% at first, I was like, this is fake. Like, they're literally doing this for clicks and views. No, it seems legit. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.